My name is Brianna Caparetta, and here is my course overview of my project. My assessment and determining my topic for my Community Health Nursing 2 project. In Community Health Nursing 1, I conducted a windshield survey on the community of Jamesburg in which I reside. For this project, I presented to the City of Jamesburg, where I originally assessed the community in order to reach a community I am close with and saw the issues with substance abuse with firsthand. My target audience. When conducting my community project, I identified a target audience by starting with a community assessment. I looked into the selected locations, demographics, population, community health needs, average age, income, and access to healthcare resources. I have also looked into the likelihood of the community population being able to access the resources I was offering my information about. In the city of Jamesburg, New Jersey, I focused on the community needs and found that there is a high population of individuals who have substance abuse issues or struggle with substance abuse. Correlating this to the population, there is also a lot of low-income individuals and a high population of homeless people as well. This was taken into consideration when, as said before, of the individual's access to the resources shared. When conducting a community health project, it is important to consider the members of your community and the community needs. According to Marketing Evolution, your target audience cites a certain group of individuals that will be of highest probability to utilize the service or information that you are sharing or providing. Your target audience is indicated by the selected group's age, gender, location, needs, interests, and so many other contributing factors. Permission to present. I spent time speaking with the local police department of Jamesburg, New Jersey, along with the community health department where I work in order to obtain a site and ideas to present my final project. My project tackled substance abuse, which is a prominent issue in the city of Jamesburg. I met with the chief of police in Jamesburg in order to present the details and plan for my project. I was able to obtain permission from the Jamesburg Police Department in order to present my project to both the law enforcement officers and to the community outside of the police station. Advertising my presentation. In order to advertise my presentation, I spoke with the chief of police in order to find an optimal time to present to the law enforcement officers. After choosing a date and time, my project presentation was advertised in a flyer I made in the conference room at the police station. I had a great turnout of officers and other staff in the police department come to my presentation and interact with me on this topic. Educational materials. I utilized evidence-based research to create the following: a trifold poster with facts on substance abuse and resources within the local community, a pamphlet of resources available in the community, a PowerPoint to correlate with my poster, speaker notes, and a discussion questions for interaction on the topic. Materials. I used a wide variety of tools to develop a concise educational presentation for both the Jamesburg Police Station and the community. I utilized research to create a trifold factual poster that included facts on both opioid and drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and the types of alcohol abuse most commonly dealt with, and available community resources within the area. I created speaker notes to follow in my presentation to make sure I hit all of the desired objectives for my project. Evaluation. The outcomes of my project were met and continue to be met with the sharing of this information on a daily basis. The objectives of my project included educating law enforcement on substance abuse and the available resources for civilians they may encounter that are struggling, and educating the community on available resources that combat substance abuse issues. The education I provided is being spread throughout the community while also being utilized by members of law enforcement on a day-to-day basis. What went well? The discussion and interaction of the law enforcement officers with my presentation were optimal. Usage of my resources in the community have been reported as helpful by the police station. Multiple members of the community stopped and asked questions regarding my presentation, in which I was able to share even more resources. What didn't go so well? My time management was not optimal with the overtime I have been required to work, so I was not able to present at multiple sites as I originally planned. Hopefully in the near future I can visit more communities and share the information I have obtained. The impact of my project. More members of the community now have knowledge of available resources that can be utilized to combat substance abuse issues. The education I provided is being spread throughout the community while also being utilized by members of law enforcement on a day-to-day basis. My poster gained a lot of positive feedback as my information was rated as simple, concise, and straight to the point, while also offering an abundance of education on the topic and resources available to the community. Knowing I was able to leave that paper trail behind was also gratifying, knowing my information and hard work would be utilized more frequently than just during my one presentation. Speaking with the police department was one of the key components of getting my research and my project out into the community. Speaking with the members of the law enforcement department allowed me to share information that they could utilize throughout their daily work and be able to spread throughout the community.